Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Scazza Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you a world I created using Minecraft Pocket Edition, which is an app for Android and iOS mobile phones. Let's get this underway. We start off with a huge tractor I made out of different coloured wool. I've got the trailer on the back as well. We've got a miniature castle just next to it there, and on the back of the map we've got my pixel art. We've got the zombie to start off with. For this I just use wool mainly. Next up we've got a baby creeper, and then we've got our Steve. Now with the Steve I gave him a sword and a pickaxe, which you obviously can't do in Minecraft, but you can in pixel art, so I did. We've got the skeleton next to him, and we've also got the spider and the pig, but I've put a saddle on the pig to make it, extra detailed. And we've also got the dog next to that. Next up we've got the port, which contains two rather large boats. On the left is the small one, and obviously the one on the right is the pretty large one. We'll take a look at the small one first. Open up the gate, here we go. Inside the small one, pretty basic. We've got a quarters on the right where you could sleep if you're a guest, I suppose. And we've also got a quarters on the left, but it should be in front of us right now there. And there we've got another quarters, basically the same as one on the right. We've got a staircase leading up to the main deck, and another staircase leading up to where you would steer the boat. We've got the steering wheel here. And if we fly up we can take a look. There we go. And that is my much bigger boat onto the right. With the bigger boat I made it more like an ark, I suppose, like Noah's Ark. Once you go inside you'll see what I mean. It's absolutely huge inside. There's an anchor over there just to show you how big it is. Here we go. Now this is what I meant. It is pretty big inside. If we go inside this room, it's just like another bit. It's another headquarters if I can get in. There we go. I've got a makeshift bed because this was before the update came out, so I had to make do with that. But I might update that soon with a newer bed. If we walk across this huge underboat and up the stairs, we get to the steering wheel, as you were, where you control the boat. Now I'll just show you how big this thing is compared to me. It is a rather large boat, and there it is next to my other boat. Oh yeah, I've also got some cannons mounted on the top of the boat and all. Go back to normal mode again. Next we're going to go over to the Posh Stadium. Now this Posh Stadium is a replica of the one where I live. Basically, I'll leave a link in the description, but I live in Peterborough and I support the Posh, so I thought I would do a replica of the stadium, and this is how it turned out, I suppose. Show you all the ends. We've got the family stand, the north stand, and we've got the away end, and we've got the London Road end on the other side. Took me quite a long time to do because I had to refer to a few pictures, and also I had to go to a few Posh games to get it right, or as close to right as I could get it, I suppose. Next up we've got the rather gruesome but kind of cool man getting ripped apart by one of them old contraptions you'd see in one of them torture chambers. Basically we've got I think that's iron blocks, and that's sort of holding him in place to be ripped apart. This is a athletics track, a mini version, and it's got a few people on, got all these different ethnicities and all that, just to spice it up a little bit. All different hair colours, all different people running across. And we've got, leading on to my huge, I don't know, would I call it a fortress or a castle, something like that, but it's basically just a huge fortress, I'm going to say. And it's surrounded by a moat, which is pretty cool. It goes right round the whole thing. So if we go inside, underneath the staircase, we'll go in there now actually. Underneath the staircase, here we go. This is like the sort of, I don't know, where you would sleep, I suppose. We've got the modern beds there because this was after the update I made this bit. And if we go up the staircase, this staircase is absolutely huge, I have to say. It is pretty hench. If we go right round up this bit as well, I think there's another bit after this, yeah. Here we go. Right, we're at the top now. After that bit staircase, we got to the top of this fortress. Now, this fortress, bearing in mind this took a long time because I used half slabs to do all of that, so it took double the amount of slabs it would usually take, double the amount of bricks. If we walk across this, we get into, I've made 4 of these little, I don't know what they're called, sort of like viewing areas on each corner of this fortress, so if you want to have a look round, then you just go to the viewing area. We've got a nice little pattern like a Jesus cross on the top of this thing, and it goes right round. Next up, we've got my little man, and he's playing on the Xbox, and he's basically sitting on a red chair. You can tell that he's got a mic on. I just tried to make this as like, you know, this map's just a random creation map, so I thought I might as well put him in. He was in another map that I made on the PC, but I might show that later on. I've got the Xbox next to him. It's enlarged just so I could put the detail into it. We've got the cables that would go into the back of the telly. We've got the yellow, red and white cable, because it obviously hasn't got HDMI. And next to that we've got my little swan. That's basically the end of it. I hope you enjoyed this map. It took me quite a long time because, bearing in mind, it was on the Pocket Edition, which is a lot different to the PC. There's a lot more things missing. It takes a lot longer to make a map on it because it's touchscreen, obviously. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.